So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey, everyone. This is Ho Ho Hong Kong with me, your co-host Vivek Mahbubani, and the other co-host who is...
Mohammed Magdi.
Hey, we are here again. It's another week.
It's another week.
We've powered through again doing nothing.
Just the two of us.
For copyright reasons, we can only do it ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, can also do like 5 seconds only of a song.
Something
Otherwise,
like
Spotify will take it down.
Something like that,
Because
yeah.
will obviously sound exactly like the real song.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah,
We hit that C sharp perfectly. It was like, it was like, oh my goodness, is this a real thing?
Yeah. Oh, hey, you got a new haircut.
I finally did.
Congrats.
I thank you so much. I mean, while I still have hair on my head, I figured, let me contribute to the industry of
why
the
didn't you
haircutting.
just keep it? Because at some point you'll like shave it off and then nothing will come out.
Well, there's that. I mean, when the whole haircut ban thing started happening, my running thing the joke that I was telling people, I was like, this is the moment when people like me, who's losing their hair by default, shine, and I'm like, oh yeah, people.
You're just like everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you struggling because you can't cut your hair? Because my hair just falls off. I'm like one step ahead of you people.
I was thinking like maybe the cops will catch you on the street if you cut your hair. They're
During
like,
the
hey,
ban?
where'd you get that?
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm like, my mom cuts it. They're like, well, hey, here's
That's
my
still illegal because isn't cutting hair illegal? Or
I think what it would turn is if you cut your hair at home,
Yeah.
what happens is that it'll turn your home into a salon.
Yes.
Hence, you can't go back home.
Oh wait, and you have to prove that you didn't pay your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you did pay her, that
Yeah.
means she did it for money.
Anybody who's taking that sentence out of context. that you didn't pay your mom.
You didn't pay your mom.
Yeah, I would like to clarify. Don't do that.
Yeah.
This is the free episode. Which
I would
means
pay your mom.
This is so wrong. Okay, so just to clarify, because I have been cheap for many, many years of my life, and I figured, hey, what's the point of me trying to contribute towards an industry where the barber is going to look at me and go like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're really here wasting my time?
Yeah.
And then, of course, so one of the reasons I stopped getting my haircut outside was, number one, because cheap, right?
Yeah.
Number two is because I found every single time I cut my hair, they finished the job like 5 minutes earlier. Right? But they booked me for the hour.
Right, and
So
you feel ripped off, right?
Yeah, right. And then they look at me like, I'll just trim a little bit of this. Like one time, the barber even went to the point that she was like trying to shave the hair off my ears. She's like, I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm
Wait,
like,
okay, so do you go to an Indian uncle?
No, I did not. That's why they were real shocked. They're like, well, it's part of the head.
Yeah.
He wants a haircut.
Yeah.
So technically,
I mean, yeah, it is hair.
It is, right? Yeah. I mean, like,
Just start threading your
my
eyebrows.
and stuff. Yeah, they're just like running out of ideas. They're like, I don't know what to do. We finished this in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We have another 50 minutes. What do I do? Like, I can't chat with him.
Yeah,
Right?
well, that's why I asked about the Indian uncle, because like when you go to like a brown or a black barber, they just chat for the hour.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, which
You're
is
sitting
awesome.
going like, and where's this? And they're like, trust me, I can get this done in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need the hour. We booked you for an hour so we can charge you for an hour.
Right. Do you actually pay for an hour?
So a lot of these guys, what they slot you in for the whole hour, right?
Right.
So some people get a bit like, well, I mean,
Yeah.
right? So then they're trying to take their time.
Yeah.
And look, for me, I don't care. You got the job done, let me go, right?
Yeah.
But then I think some of these places before they would feel bad. They're like, oh, I had some clients who complain like, oh, you only did for 20 minutes. I felt like there's a little strand of hair you missed,
Yeah.
So you have some of those. But I've actually gone to let's say Chungking Mansion before, not for a haircut, but for a head massage. Have you done that before?
No.
Oh, dude,
That
those
sounds
are
scary.
That is good stuff, man.
Yeah?
They go the proper traditional Indian kind of style where they have this machine they put on their hand, which basically helps their hand vibrate.
Okay.
Again, anyone taking this out of context.
Keep going. I'm interested now.
And then they basically put that whole machine on their whole palm with that vibrating machine thing on your head. So you get like on your head, which is really comfortable.
Doesn't that sound like it will give you headache, no?
So it doesn't give you a headache, but it does give you a lot of stupid. It does make afterwards you're like, I feel great and an idiot.
You just killed some brain cells.
Exactly, yeah.
Damn. So if people want to see your new haircut, where do they go?
They can simply walk around the streets. Yeah.
Are you walking on the street? That's also illegal.
That's also illegal.
What's wrong with you?
You know what? I think by the time we get to see each other, like in person at shows, I'll have to cut my hair again.
Yeah.
Right now, if you want to see my haircut, I guess you can go to my Facebook page, which is @FunnyVivek.
There you go.
Check it out. I have some photos over there or videos. You can see what I'm doing recently.
Yeah.
That with that. What about yourself? Where can people see your haircut?
I cut my hair like once every 2 years.
So your
That's not
hairstyle
even a
then?
joke. Yeah, just like the same. I'm a very boring person when it comes to like hairstyles.
Yeah.
And like beard, I just look the same.
Oh, Same, dude.
So I just like, yeah. So people want to see my normal hair,
Yeah.
you can just go on my Instagram at the other Muhammad.
Done easily, so people can keep track of our progress, both in our ability for comedy and also
Yeah.
our ability to grow.
Yeah, actually, in my Instagram bio it says beard grower. So I just grow beard.
Fair
so
enough,
people
man.
can tune in and see that.
Something in your life is happening.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Something is growing.
Right.
That is not my career, that's for sure.
Well, right now, no one's career is growing technically, except for hair salons. They're growing
Yeah,
very
that's
well
right.
now.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
lines over there.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah,
Those
crazy.
so speaking of growing, dude, I think a lot of excitement has been growing in Hong Kong.
Yes.
Recently,
Finally, we actually have movement.
Yeah, we have movement. Now, this is the problem, though. So far, every single time there's been any sort of movement, there's usually some sort of catch. Right?
Yeah, or
Like,
it's movement in the wrong way.
in the wrong way, correct.
Yeah.
So like right at this point, we are so desperate for something to happen. We're like, you know what? Even if you go backwards, we'll
Yeah.
feel like, hey, at least that gives us something to get us upset
Right.
about, right?
Well, as we're recording now, the beaches have shut since Thursday.
Yes.
Which I know you don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
You're like, good.
I'm like, wait, they were open?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
people used
So
to
I
go to
continue
it?
to not go to the beach.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey, exactly. Now you guys are so like environmentally unfriendly that you require people to like basically use the plastic tape around all the entrances
Yeah.
to tell you it's not open. I'm like, guys, do what I've been doing. Don't go to it.
Yeah.
Right? Help society, you know.
So, side note, Hong Kong Foreign Press, HKFP, posted, like, you know, they do the news, right?
Yeah.
Is it not Foreign Press? Free Press.
Free Press, yeah.
So they posted the news, like, about the beach banning or whatever, and
Yes.
people in China complained about, and mainland China complained about that, which we'll get to in a bit. But the photo they used, I looked at it, and first of all, I identified one person
Yeah.
who's a friend of mine with her dog.
No.
She's that center of the photo. But also, I zoom in close. It's like Instagram photos, kind of like low res.
Yeah.
But I zoom in, and my own dog is in the back.
What?
Because she was picked up by my other friend for a beach day, and they were all on the photo of Hong Kong Free Press.
You're famous, man.
My dog
Well,
is
your dog
famous.
is famous.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
So if you go on, I can link it in the description actually
Yeah.
of the episode. If you go on this one particular link, you will see my own dog, and then the friend in the front with her dog is also a good friend of mine who you know, but I don't want to
Yeah, don't
identify.
say.
Yeah. So that was really funny, and I like to think people in mainland saw that photo,
Yeah.
and they're like, no,
Yeah, that's got to go.
because she's also brown. They're like,
Hence
so
the reason.
exactly.
They're like, that's a group gathering with 3 brown things. If you were in that photo as well, they wouldn't just ban the beach; they would ban the road to the beach. They would ban everything about
Or
it.
they use it as an excuse to ban brown people.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
like, oh, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, that's where it's coming from. Clearly, and, or if for the real racists,
Yeah.
they wouldn't see a difference from the beach.
Ah,
they would
that's
just
right.
see all brown patches. That's all they can tell. Like, what's the problem here? The beach
Yeah.
is empty. I don't see anything.
To be fair, I mean, first of all, if you decide to, like, you know, find people on the beach
Yeah.
for not wearing a mask, that's
Yeah.
just like, what are
That's
you
just
doing?
low, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like that's really, it's like basically someone hiding on like hiking trails and waiting for that one person who's alone who
Oh.
looked around like there's no one here.
Yep.
I guess I'm not gonna get COVID. And then just moment that person walks by, you get up and you're like, you see, you could have gotten it.
Yeah.
Put that mask back on. Here's your fine.
Actually, another friend who's on the podcast group got fined for running with his mask down. But the funniest part is that the cops were hiding in the bushes.
Oh,
They jumped him from the bushes.
I can't believe
Yeah.
this actually happened.
Yep.
Wow,
And my
crime rate must be so low. They're trying to get creative.
Yeah, so my first idea is like, why didn't you just keep running?
Yeah.
Because they're pretty out of shape. I
Yeah.
don't think you can just ignore, like, pretend that you didn't see them because you're
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
He said, yeah, but he was like jogging.
Yeah.
So they just caught up with him and tapped him on the shoulder.
No.
But the second thing, he's a white guy. So I'm like, you should have argued with them and tell them, is it because I'm black, and confuse the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah,
would
they're
be-
like, how? Am I colorblind? What's going on? Right.
But the best thing about this is that he said the locals actually defended him, and
Yeah.
they said, look at all these other people
Yeah.
with the masks off running.
Yeah.
Is it because he's foreign?
Yeah. Oh.
Which was really cool, actually.
Wow.
So they defended him.
The first time in the whole world. Is it
Yeah.
because I'm white?
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard that phrase ever used in this situation.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you just catch the foreign guy. Look at all of these people running without a mask. That's discrimination.
So
and
did
blah,
they
blah, blah.
catch all the other locals as well?
No, they just kept arguing with him, and then they
Oh.
fined him anyway.
They were probably hoping that the cops would argue so much that they get tired, they pull their mask down. Gotcha!
Yeah. Or like it's a silent protest. Everyone just slowly put the mask down.
as it's dripping downwards. Oh
Yeah.
wow! So finally, did your friend actually get fined?
He did get fined,
Oh,
and I think when you do, you get a ticket or something, and then you have to go to like the court and pay it. I don't know how it works.
Something like
after
that. Yeah, I'm sure. Like if a cop comes up to you and they're like, I tell you what, just pay me $50, you know.
Yeah.
Then you know you've gone to Malaysia.
This is like Indonesia. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then you're like,
So-
wait a second, no, this doesn't seem right.
I have a bit on my act talking about like getting stopped on the motorbike in Bali, and it's something very similar.
I think I've heard this. Like you
Yeah.
did it a while. Like anyway,
Yeah.
everything's a while ago. Anyway,
Yeah.
comedy wise. So
But like actually you can kind of like I wanted to talk about traveling a bit, but we can get into it. But you can kind of like get the idea of like how they work there after a couple of times when you
Yeah.
actually pay.
Yeah.
Because they don't about they threaten to confiscate the motorbike, for
Yeah.
example, which is like so much work for them. They're never gonna do it. And then they go like, oh, we will have to put you in prison. Like you won't though.
Yeah, you're not doing
Like,
that.
you didn't catch me with drugs.
It's too much paperwork.
It's too much paperwork.
Yeah.
Now you have my embassy has to get involved, and
Yeah.
there's the immigration. You're not gonna do that. You just want $5.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
So here we are. So last time that happened, I just literally stayed with them, and I kind of like just volunteered with their checkpoint.
Yeah.
Just so like, hey, I can help you.
Yeah.
Because I'm standing there, they're
Yeah.
ignoring me.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't let me go, and I'm like, hey, catch this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, like this guy, he must know his stuff.
Exactly.
Is that your friend? Sure, yeah, get him. He was
Yeah,
suspicious.
get him.
Yeah.
So and then after a while, like they caught like 15 foreigners, and then after a while they're like, all right, no one wants to pay because the foreigners were scared, and I'm like the OG,
Yeah.
and I'm like, don't pay, just ignore him.
Yeah.
And after I was like, all right, I guess we can all go. This is
Yeah.
too much trouble now.
Then they're looking at you like this guy's bad for business.
Yeah, exactly.
Let him go.
Yeah,
Let him go.
Let him go so he doesn't teach other
Yeah.
people.
This guy's ruining our business, man. This guy knows the deal.
It's so stupid.
That's actually true. You called it bluff, basically.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were like, let's get this guy. You're like, I'm not even gonna pay you that basic
No,
amount that you're asking
no.
for. Wow,
Yeah.
look at you upholding the law for them.
Yeah, and I also like I learned like when you go in like Thailand or Indonesia or whatever on a motorbike, you take basically no money and you don't take your passport. Because
Yeah,
when they ask
those-
for ID and you give them the passport, that's a huge
That's it.
mistake.
Yeah, they got the power.
They got
right?
the power,
Yeah,
exactly.
And then they're holding on to it, like, give me money,
Yeah.
otherwise there's no
And again, they
passport.
can tell you like, oh, not having your passport as a tourist is illegal. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go to the court.
Oh, yeah, go,
yeah,
yeah.
They're like, they
yeah,
don't
they're
want to
like,
do that.
Yeah, wow, dude, you got this down, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Like,
after a few times of doing that.
okay, yeah. After a while, you're like, wait a second. So hold on a second. If I was there, I was like,
Yeah.
nice. That is a true brown spirit.
Yeah, it is.
That is true. You're like, wait a second.
YOLO.
Yeah, exactly. Or bolo. Brown only live once.
That's perfect.
Oh, yobo. You're only brown once.
That's perfect.
That is so good. That's a one letter away from hobo.
Yeah, we should get Yobo to be a thing. Hashtag Yobo.
Yobo. Oh my
The only
god.
brown ones.
Yeah. Or for
I'm gonna put that on a dating app.
that'd be so good.
Yeah.
Yobo, they're like, what was that? You're like, date me and I'll let you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. I bet you anything like that, though, you know what's going to catch? It won't be Yobo. It'll be hobo because like there'll be white people going like, he's only brown once.
Nice.
That's going to happen. Oh, man. But no, I'm excited because like, well, not excited. Like I said, I've toned down my level of anxiousness.
Yeah.
Because every time there's any sort of announcement, it's never going to entail us.
Yeah.
Right? First of all, performers, to this government, they feel that there's no such thing as a performance.
Yeah.
Right? So hence we don't exist. That's
No.
number one.
I always say that it's the first thing to go and the last thing to come back.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. But it's also one of the things that everybody actually feels like that's what life's all about, right?
Yeah.
We get to enjoy a show and everything like that. But
Yeah.
usually that's the case. You know,
No.
everybody ignores the vitamins until they need it, you know, when they're on their deathbed and stuff.
Yeah.
So our chief executive probably spoke to someone who has a certain net worth above her and was like, hold on a second, if you have more money than me, you
Yeah.
must know more than me. So tell me, right?
Yeah.
And so hence the reason why she doesn't approach people like, let's say, Deepak Chopra and anybody like that. But
Yeah.
she's like, "Shh, I get more money than
Yeah.
you. So someone must have told her like, hey, Car. Hey, Car.
Hey, Car.
Yeah, hey, Car. You know, 'cause they have so much money, they don't have to call her whole name.
Right.
Just hey, Car.
Yeah.
Right. And so they were like, hey, Car, I want to travel.
Yeah.
She's like, but you see, you have the problem with the policies in Hong
Yeah.
Kong. They're like, yeah, Car.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to change stuff up, Car.
Yeah.
I need you to let me come back here, Car.
Yeah.
Right. So she has now.
She now has a feeling.
She has a feeling, and we somehow could see it with her mask on.
For the first time
Yeah.
in 2 years, she has a feeling.
Yeah, she felt that people's tolerance,
Yeah.
not towards her,
Yeah, not towards her.
towards the policies.
Yeah, of course. It's
Right?
always like you can put the responsibility of something else.
Yeah.
That is like
Yeah.
you're fully responsible for.
Yes.
But you don't want to take responsibility
I
for.
would like to request that every time she has a press conference,
Yeah.
and she leaves it, to play Shaggy's "It Wasn't Me,"
Yeah.
it wasn't me, and just like, you know, and like everyone's like, "What?" She's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, well, check it out. Hear the song.
Yeah.
It's telling you something." So she has said because she's noticed that the financial part of basically the only part of the world that matters.
That matters to her,
Are
yeah.
losing patients.
Yeah.
And so she's like,
Which, as you
know,
said, it could be like Alan Zeman.
it could be Alan Zeman.
yeah,
It could be anybody.
who totally has more money than her.
Exactly,
Which I'm
right.
sure she's salty about.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
why she was like, I'm not going to listen to you. And
Yeah.
finally, she was like, wait a second. They were like, look, I'll give you $20. They
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have for $5.
Yeah.
You know, they probably were like, here's $5, Car.
Yeah.
You know? And then
Yeah.
she's like, wait a second. This is
Speaking
great.
of $5, buymeacoffee.com.
Yeah.
/HoHoPod.
That's a good segue right there.
We have had a lot of support over there. Thank you so much, guys. We have had Peter. We have had. God damn it, I'm so bad with it. Oh yeah, here you go. We had Sylvia, who wrote a really nice note saying, probably one of the best things I have discovered since COVID started. Glad how the content is relevant yet lighthearted, and bought us 5 coffees.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
That's really, really sweet, Sylvia. And we have another one from Peter, who bought us 3 coffees. And he said, enjoy, let me see, read quickly. Enjoy your chai latte. So all 3 coffees are for you, actually.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. I'm like, somebody specifies for me.
Exactly. So thank you so much, Peter and Sylvia. Buymeacoffee.com /HoHoPod. It's basically a tip jar. Recommended amount is $5, so we can buy a coffee.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for all the support, and keep it coming.
Yeah.
All right, back to you.
So speaking of people who have more money.
Yeah. Okay, did she get a pay cut? Like, because you can see the public records online. Like,
I
how
think
much
she did
people-
not get a pay cut. She just couldn't deposit the money in her bank account.
Right,
Quote
yeah.
unquote could not deposit it,
Yeah.
right?
Is she still under sanctions?
I think so, yeah.
Damn.
She's still there.
So 400,000 a month.
Yeah.
Since the sanctions started, which is well over a year ago.
Yeah.
She literally has all
she
of
has like
this
$5
cash
million
at
bucks
home?
just in cash.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, right?
That's nuts.
I bet you her cleaner is tempted. Her cleaner is like, "Ah, she
yeah,
can't."
all the helpers in the city are notoriously honest.
Yeah.
But at some point,
Yeah.
you might think like,
Look,
all right,
if I
grab 200,000,
Yeah.
she won't notice.
You know what 200,000 is to car?
To care.
you know what it is?
It's probably-
considered dust.
Yeah, it's considered the fine that you pay to the Indonesian police officer.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
She's looking at anything below $1,000 note. To her, it's like, why is that dust on the floor? They're like,
The helpers probably clean the piles.
Yeah.
Because they collect dust and it's like bad for the
they
money.
literally was laundering her money.
Yeah.
They're cleaning her money for her. They're like, don't worry, I'll take care of that.
Yeah.
You know what probably it is?
Yeah.
That's probably why they're finding a lot of the people, the foreign domestic helpers.
Yeah.
So they can launder the money.
Ah.
See what's happening over
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
They're
I
like,
see.
okay, you go clean this. I bet you she's like, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Like, and the papers are losing their minds, but everyone's going like, we got you.
Yeah,
we got you.
we got
right?
you.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah.
So, so she's been fine, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So she came out and said, I feel people's tolerance is going lower.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure at that point, if we had the cameras basically filming everyone else in the room, we would have seen nothing but eyes rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, eye roll city.
It was like, what? Are you feeling?
You have the feeling?
Yeah, you have the feeling? Like,
Yeah.
are you still like, your perception?
Which is kind of like if you cheat on your girlfriend and
Yeah.
then she finds out
Yeah.
and you go, I have a feeling that you're
Yeah.
mad about the cheating part.
Yeah, exactly.
Not you as
Yeah,
a
not me,
person.
yeah, the
but
act of the cheat.
The act of the cheat. I have
Yeah.
a feeling that,
Yeah.
that might disappoint
The
you.
girlfriend's going like, are you feel what? Yeah, exactly. Right. So
Yeah.
when that happened, then all of a sudden she was like, oh, we're gonna make these announcements. We're gonna loosen things up.
Right.
Right.
As we're recording, that has not happened
This
yet.
is Sunday. We're recording on Sunday.
Yeah.
Today is the 20th of May.
Yeah.
She said she might make the announcement on Sunday or Monday.
Ooh. So
right?
actually, by the time you're listening to this, the announcements might have happened already.
have happened.
But we should predict what is
Yeah,
going to happen.
we're gonna predict. So I sat there and I thought to myself, okay, what would Kat do?
Yeah.
What would Kat do, right? Okay, so clearly I'm saying Kat because I trying to feel that I'm richer than her.
Yeah.
Right? But we're
You're
not.
richer in the spirit.
I'm richer, exactly. I'm richer in everything that's not tax deductible.
You're richer in coffees right now.
Yeah, right.
And chai lattes.
No one's buying her a coffee.
No one is buying
I'm pretty
her a
sure
coffee.
no one is, right?
No.
Okay, so I thought about it. I was like, what would Carrie, what type of policy restrictions or loosening would she do? Now,
Yeah.
every single time she's ever done something, it never comes with a free, like, there's always a catch.
Yeah, there's always a
Right?
catch.
There's always a
Yeah.
catch.
Yeah.
Like, she'll say, oh, we're going to allow you to do this, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So I thought of a few ideas. Like, for example, one of them I thought was that she's going to loosen the social gathering.
Yeah.
You can gather with as many people as you want.
Yes.
But...
Yeah.
All right, and here's the but. Everyone must speak in complete sentences. Right?
Yeah.
You cannot answer but it's going yes or no. It has to be a
Right.
complete like press conference level sentence.
Yeah.
Does not have to make sense.
Yeah.
Does not have to have any
But
point to it.
It has to have the grammatical structure of
Correct.
a full sentence.
Yes, exactly. It must end with a full stop.
Right.
All right. No commas, no exclamation. It must be proper full stop, end of paragraph kind of a deal.
Right.
Okay. So for example, someone says, "Hey, dude, what you want for lunch?"
Yeah.
You can't say burgers.
Yeah.
You gotta say, "I would like to have for lunch with you a burger." You understand? A complete like has context of like what am I doing, who am I with,
Yeah.
when are we doing this, right?
Yeah.
So it must be complete sentences. That's
Okay.
one of the ideas I have, right?
Yeah.
So I feel that's gonna happen.
Yeah, and then when you are stopped mid-sentence to like catch your breath, the cops
Yeah.
are gonna be on your case.
Boom.
Hey,
Yeah.
finish your sentence.
Exactly, right? And if you don't finish your sentence with if your mask is down halfway through your sentence,
Yeah, then it's
Prison.
$5,000.
$5,000.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the accent. That's terrible.
34.50.
Yeah, we're brown. Russell Peters got away
We're
with
allowed.
it.
Yeah, we're
but then
allowed.
I don't think we're allowed.
Yeah, I
because
know.
in Hong Kong, I think you are because you're local.
Well, I think if we did do that, we wouldn't get bought a coffee. We'd get bought a lawyer.
Buy me a lawyer.
Buy me a lawyer.
Which we'll probably need at some
Yeah,
point.
for $5. Poor lawyer's like, what the hell am I doing for, man? How am I
Oh,
working
God.
for peanuts, man? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, buy me a lawyer.
Yeah, so that's number one. So my prediction, right?
Yeah.
My prediction, if you want to go with quote me, buy stocks on gatherings. My prediction is that the gathering ban will be released
Yeah.
as long as we speak in complete sentences.
Right.
Grammatically correct or incorrect does not matter.
Yeah.
As long as it's a complete sentence. That's one.
My turn.
Yeah.
I think she will ease the restrictions, like no quarantine, but from countries that no one wants to go to.
Ah, that's pretty
so
good.
that you can go to holidays,
Yeah.
but to like Malawi.
Or Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly. Especially in summer, that's actually a good idea, given the Hong Kong heat.
She's gonna have no quarantine for anyone coming
Yeah.
from Ukraine.
Oh, oh, that's a terrible idea, dude. You'll have every Ukrainian coming here.
Actually, you're right. You're right, yeah. I didn't think that through. I really impersonated Carrie on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't think it through.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe think of like the few countries that no one ever wants to come from
Yeah.
or go to on a holiday.
Yeah.
And those are the countries where there is no quarantine.
So basically, no quarantine from Macau.
That's right. Yeah.
You get that one. Okay. Yeah. So some countries. Let's see. Where do people not want to be at least right now?
Malawi, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
there's-
anything about
yeah,
Malawi,
I
but
have-
I don't think what people want to go
Yeah,
there.
it doesn't sound like somewhere you want to be come from.
No.
I bet you we're gonna get one comment right now in our reviews. We get a 1-star
Oh,
review.
no. Yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to point out that these two
It's
gentlemen.
always the white lady. White
Yeah.
lady, don't get offended on behalf of
exactly.
black people.
Yeah.
That is racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malawi is pronounced as Malau without the E. Okay, the E is kind of sound, but it's just there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, okay,
It's
all right,
Malawi.
Yeah. Oh, God, we're doing it. We're going. Oh, man.
I am from Africa. Fuck all of you.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the next one I thought of is massage parlors.
Oh yeah.
Well, they'll be allowed to operate.
Only with happy ending.
That's a good one. I didn't think of that one. I didn't think of that one.
You cannot get a regular massage anymore.
So what? Yeah, I would. So either you get or you don't get. So in
Right.
other words, you go there, you go straight to the happy ending,
Right.
Or you get the massage. You get it?
That's funny.
You don't get both because it's two. It's
Yeah.
restrictions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
So I actually
Efficiency.
I went with 2 limbs maximum. So they're allowed. You have to choose,
Right,
You know,
right.
and by limbs, we're talking about like arm,
Yeah.
but not hand. All right. So
Yeah.
we're separating. So if you want to do the hand and arm,
Yeah.
that's 2 limbs, right? Over
Right,
there.
right, yeah.
I don't know. So I think that's a good one. I think basically either or.
Yeah.
For happy ending. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you go straight to the point. Like, sorry, you want happy ending? Like, I kind of want a massage instead.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
They're
okay,
like,
that's all you get.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't get to end with that. You're like, you got to have that thing.
So either 2 limbs or straight to happy ending.
Exactly. Yeah. You go
Nice.
straight to the point. You know, when that foot has a smile on it,
Yeah.
the foot's gone. It's
Okay,
just a smile.
so I don't think that would get anyone in trouble, but I'll try. We can decide later.
Yeah.
So I visited Harry Harris. He did talk about it on the podcast
Yeah.
here, so I think it's fair game. So I visited him in his office
Oh.
to deliver the T-shirt.
Nice.
Because he's our tycoon Patreon.
thank you
which
so
is-
much
Thank
again.
you so much, Harry. But anyway, he said on the podcast his office basically is in a brothel.
Yes.
Which I've never been to before.
Yeah.
So I was very curious. I asked him to give me a tour, which he totally refused.
Yeah.
But then we were just standing outside the door, and I was asking so many questions because
Yeah.
I was fascinated by it. That was a couple of weeks ago, in the middle of the restrictions and
Yeah.
all of that. All the doors. So apparently there are signs that show like they're working.
Oh yeah. They flipped the sign, right?
They
yeah,
flipped
yeah,
the
yeah.
sign, but there is also signs that says like English speaking and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But then there was like, hey, because it was right in front of his door, his mask was down for a second, and then a customer was passing by, and he says, "Hey man, if you don't put your mask on, they're not gonna open the door." He clearly thought we were customers, and he's
Yeah.
giving us a tip, which makes me think that the ladies only care about the masks. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, how does that work?
Yeah.
Does you also have to check in, leave home safe? Because that would be a pretty interesting check-in.
Yeah, that they have a QR code.
Then they have a QR
It's like
code.
registered. The government knows. Look at that.
It's fully legal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, so here's my question: do you keep the mask on the whole time?
Ah, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, before, would you have, like, let's say, kissing and stuff like that? No, I don't think so, right?
I don't.
I have no idea. Honestly, this
Yeah.
is like the closest I've had to
I don't
those.
think kissing. That would be no disrespect to anyone who works in this field. Kissing would be a little much to me, at least.
Yeah.
Like, if I have to for whatever reason.
Yeah. You'd be like, this is not needed.
This is not needed.
Yeah, you know what you're here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which actually you're right, but then. Yeah,
But then it'd be weird because you
going to a weird direction.
But you get the friction of the mask. Like, I'm sure the mask at some point, you got your head pressing against the neck or something.
Yeah.
And the mask is like.
Yeah, and you're also those rooms. I imagine they're like compartmentalized, like they're pretty small.
Yeah.
So you're already sharing air.
Yeah.
And there's some heavy breathing involved.
Wow.
But the other thing is that like even if you keep your mask on, which is fine, whatever. She probably has to put her mask down because otherwise that feels fucking weird.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of
like
weird.
even if she's not kissing you or whatever.
Yeah.
I know this
The
went to a
other
weird
stuff.
direction.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's true.
you have to see her face.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, what are we doing?
The
here?
question is, does she keep the mask off but put on that plastic thing that they were like, that plastic
the clear
shield?
one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
That might work actually,
Yeah.
because the clear won't have the friction.
Yeah.
I mean, you're as close as you can get, right? It's
Yeah.
like, hey, that actually we might have started a new kind of market.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
clear mask, condom.
The face condom.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like it's like basically a ski mask.
Yeah.
For burglars, but clear. You can
You're
see
banging
clearly.
Jason from Friday the 13th.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they get creative with their masks. Or maybe, hey, they put a mask of someone who's like cuter than them.
Yeah. That could happen. I mean,
Who's
also
better
like,
looking.
maybe that's another fantasy thing. Who do
that's
you want
true.
me to be?
Oh, here, put a mask that looks like my wife.
Exactly.
That's
You're like,
fucking-
why would you come all the way here for that? You're like, trust me, this is the only loophole I have.
Yeah.
So this is the time when there were some people in the world that were way ahead of us. The people
Yeah.
that used to use paper bags.
Yeah.
They saw this coming. They're like, honey,
Yeah.
for your protection,
Yeah.
put that mask on your head.
For your protection.
Put that mask on your face.
Yeah.
That's going to help
Together, we fight the virus.
Exactly.
Do you want me to come together?
Andrew Chu, man. Andrew
this is
Chu. Oh,
yeah.
golden line over there.
This is a perfect time to come together.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good. So if you ever get a chance, go check out Andrew Chu when he does a live show.
Yes,
And he
yeah.
has this one bit about the gathering band thing. It's so funny.
It's very
It's
funny.
very funny. All right.
And it's
Okay.
also, he's Chinese, but I was not making fun of his accent. That is literally how
That's
he
literally how he
speaks.
talks. Yeah. Like
And also off stage, it's just how he speaks.
yeah, he's 100% genuine. Like when he's on stage, you're like, oh, this is pretty funny, but it's not
Yeah.
right. It's like, no, he's not trying.
I had people, again, white people at shows complain about him being offensive. I'm like, that's how he talks.
That's how he
Go
talks.
talk to him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're like,
no, I will
we
not
feel like
speak-
he's making fun of Chinese guys.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
He
God.
is Chinese and okay, never mind. It's
yeah.
like, but that's not how the Chinese I know speak. It's like I think you're
Yeah, exactly.
the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
You have a certain understanding. All right. Okay. So dine-ins will be allowed after 6 p.m. As long as while you're eating in the premises,
Yeah.
use takeaway cutlery.
That could make sense.
Yeah, for cleanliness,
for
right?
cleanliness,
But
right?
she's not-
But also,
but-
fuck the environment.
Yeah. But in her policy,
Yeah.
she will specify it is not for the cleanliness reason. The cutlery does not need to be clean. It's just got to be takeaway cutlery.
Right.
To fall for how she's going, I'm doing takeaway, but dine in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing there?
Okay,
So
that's a nice loophole.
Yeah, because she's not willing to accept and compromise and say and lift up the whole ban.
Yeah,
she still
yeah.
wants it to be takeaway only.
Yeah.
But they were like, look, what we can do.
Yeah.
All right, we can let you do takeaway.
Yeah.
We'll keep you happy, right, Tara?
Yeah.
You're good? And then, but they got to eat in the premises because they're
Yeah.
going to eat at home.
Yeah.
So they just consider the dining premises their home. She's like,
Right,
okay,
right.
I can live with that. I
Yeah.
can live with that. Like, that's how they came to an understanding compromise. Yeah.
Okay, how about you can dine in after 6 p.m., but only if you have it delivered through Food Panda.
Oh,
Which
and
means
you pick up over there and
you
eat
pick up over there and you eat over there.
Dude, I think that's it, man. I bet you anything she's gonna get in business with these guys.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
take
exactly.
a commission, right?
Yeah.
There's gonna be like a 10% commission.
Yeah, so the guy is gonna deliver, like pick it up. The courier is gonna pick it up, stand
Yeah.
in front of the restaurant,
Yeah, and
and
give
hand
it
it
to
to
you.
you, and you go back inside and open it
Nice.
up and eat it with their takeaway cutlery.
That is so good, dude. That is such dodgy stuff.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
don't touch it.
Yeah.
Let him give it to you. It's
Yeah. Yeah,
you
let
know,
him give it
it's
to
like-
you.
It's a legal way of like you didn't pick it up yourself. You
Yeah,
kinda
it's
picked it
take
up for
away.
you. It's take
Yeah.
away, but then you ended
Yeah.
up back over there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're a member of this premises. Yeah. Nice. That's a good angle of that one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so I think we solved it. I think we've got that one down. I have a whole bunch. You want to go? Otherwise, I got a whole other.
keep
All
going.
okay. So bars can open as long as they serve their drinks with 50% of the alcohol it's supposed to have. In other words,
Yeah.
just like usual. Yeah, when they cheat you 50% off.
Yeah.
Right?
How about all bars can only serve tequila shots?
Oh, it has to be straight.
It had to be straight
No
tequila
mixing.
shot. No mixing and no beer, nothing else on tap. Nothing.
Okay, just straight shot.
So if you
And
want to get drunk, you only
that's
can do
actually a good
tequila
point
shots.
because you quickly pull the mask down, drink, and put it back on.
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah.
so only shots.
Yeah.
That actually might work. People actually might say, you know what, Carrie, I think you are smart.
Yeah.
This is actually a really good business
And
idea.
that would also get people home before 6 p.m. Even if you have it after 6
yeah.
p.m.
How many shots can you do?
How
right?
many shots can you
Yeah,
do?
how
You
long you
start
gonna
at
do?
like
Like-
4. You do 2 hours, you're done.
Yeah, you do a shot,
And
you
she'll
want
be
another
like,
shot.
everyone will go home like she wants to.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, see, I opened it up for them and they all crawled home
Yeah.
because they're all drunk.
Done. You got that.
Yeah.
And she can have designated taxis for the
Right.
people who had shots. You get it?
Like the
And-
COVID fleet, but for drunk people.
Yeah. So now you'll have a list. You must have minimum 1 shot of the vaccine or 2 shots of the tequila.
Nice.
You gotta have that, and then you'll have to take the taxi.
Right,
You know,
right,
then you can
yeah.
go home from that.
Yeah.
That might work.
And
because,
every
like,
taxi is equipped with barf bags.
yeah, barf bags, like you know, a Panadol. Or, oh
Yeah.
wait, can you do it? You can't do painkillers, right? When you're having alcohol.
I don't
I have no idea. Don't they have the anti-hangover drinks, right? Something like that. One of those the things.
people
that
write in to tell
I have
us
no
like,
idea.
Yeah, how
we
you
clearly
do it?
are not very experienced when it comes to the drinking scene.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would work, and then that might even solve the 6 p.m. eating thing.
Yeah.
Because chances are you're so drunk you have the munchies. You
Yeah.
you want to get like a kebab, whatever, which
Yeah.
is takeaway.
Yeah.
You go take it home.
Yeah.
Boom, done.
Done,
Ah,
exactly.
Carrie, call us for any advice if
Yeah.
you ever need it. Actually, don't call us. Actually, you know what?
Please don't.
Please don't. Yeah, please don't do
How
that.
about on the earlier point, you can only do takeaway. Like if you want to deliver food to your home,
Yeah.
you have to take it to the restaurant. Can only eat it at the restaurant.
Oh, so now you're banning home eating after you're banning 6 p.m. home eating.
6 p.m.
Because who knows how dirty your home is.
Exactly.
Right? But the restaurant, they
Yeah.
actually can control the
Yeah.
cleanliness. Hey, that's a good one.
Very clean. Okay, I really need to stop. But
So you
yeah.
can actually take your own lunchbox from
Exactly.
your own home,
Yeah,
cook
yeah.
your food and take it there, and then basically pay for the premises.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
so you're
brilliant, man.
renting the space,
Yeah.
kind of like a parking spot.
Nice.
Where you eat.
That is pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
I think that actually would be better than the whole reverse ban.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Like, reverse, she's like, okay, you know what? You want dine-in bitches?
Yeah,
I'll let
because you know
dine in.
what? That would actually boost, like, she wants to give back. She finally has feeling, right?
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
like, she feels guilty that, like, F&B is struggling or whatever.
Yeah.
Now she's like, all right. And she's, like, basically overcorrecting.
Yeah,
So she's like, I'm going to cram the fuck out of your restaurant.
Yeah.
So you have the regular dine-ins.
Yeah, and
No,
you
that's
get the home
illegal.
dine-ins, yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's illegal. Everyone has to. So even if you are dine-in, you do the first idea,
Yeah.
which is the courier, and then you pick it up and go back in.
Oh, man,
And if you
yeah.
have the regular home delivery, they're also eating in your
Yeah,
restaurant. And then she can show the whole world, see, the economy is open. F&B is
everything's
great.
good. People want to eat. Or people need to eat, but they want to eat over there, right?
Yeah.
No, I have a better one. On top of that, you're allowed to bring your own home-cooked food.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it has to be heated up at the restaurant.
Nice. Yeah,
You
yeah.
must use a designated microwave.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. For
that'll be good.
cleanliness, because we don't trust you.
Exactly. You must be heated in their particular wok.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be good. Okay, we solved the restaurant crisis.
Okay.
That's done.
Yeah.
Now, I've got the next one, the playgrounds. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Playgrounds, sports pitches and stuff are allowed to open as long as you play games.
Yeah.
Whose names have 2 English characters attached to them, each other. Okay? Except for the word ball. B-A-L-L, the L-L doesn't count, right? So hear me out. This is what I mean. So things like volleyball
Yeah.
is okay because the volley has double L.
Right.
You can play that.
Yeah.
You are allowed to go swimming.
Yeah.
Because double M.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
You
I
are
see.
not allowed to play basketball because basket doesn't have a double letter.
Yeah. But
right?
you can play tennis.
Yes, you can play tennis.
All right.
You get
now
it?
I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
No
So
squash.
no squash.
And
right?
badminton, no.
No bowling.
Yeah.
However, because her friends play this, you're allowed to play mahjong.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mahjong's the exception.
Yeah.
Right? And mahjong, just for some reason, you're allowed no mask, no nothing. Mahjong,
Yeah.
for some reason, feng shui says
Yeah.
you can't get COVID during mahjong.
Of course.
All right,
Yeah,
so
no.
that's going to be the new policy.
Yeah,
The
it's
playgrounds
actually
have-
the tiles are self-cleaning. That's
Yeah.
Confucius said that, I think.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I see. He tile clean self, COVID, no.
Yes,
All right?
yes,
I remember that line confused. So this is what's going to happen. From tomorrow onwards, you're going to see snooker parlors full.
Yeah.
Pool table just packed with people.
Yeah.
Right? Swimming happening, all that
Yeah.
stuff. All the guys who were dumb enough to play that damn stupid game of badminton. Like, let me hit a feather around. Look
Yeah.
at me, I'm the shit. I'm gonna be, let me play squash because
Yeah.
I like to be in a box. Go home.
Yeah.
Go home, dude. It's the same thing. So yeah, unfortunately, you will not be able to play.
How about for playgrounds, you're only allowed to exercise there if you're over 80, which means nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
Yeah.
Exactly. They just stand there, just slapping themselves.
Yeah.
Like, wake up,
Yeah.
arm, wake up. Yeah, that would work. Yeah. So I think that can happen. I actually had a different one for the gyms as well. I said gyms can open, but what will happen is that they have certain hours of certain weight limits.
Yeah.
You know, so for example, from 2 to 3 p.m., only 10 kilo dumbbells.
Yeah.
From 3 to 4 p.m. is only 20 kilo dumbbells. So you got to like figure out.
Right,
you know,
right.
You
Okay.
got to work out, and
Yeah.
you got to be like, am I getting stronger? You got to wait till 4 p.m.
Yeah,
To see if
okay.
you got stronger. So that was a similar one I
For
had
the
as well.
gyms, I think you can only go in there if they have at least 2 6-packs.
Yes. You must have 2 6-packs.
At least 2 out of
Yeah.
6. If you have none,
Oh, you mean you gotta have like everybody put together? 2 of you have to have 6 packs.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so the designated 6-pack guy.
The designated
Or you
six-pack.
be like, dude, I'm working at it, man. Give me an hour. I'll be there.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, the motivation.
Yeah, the motivation, personal trainer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So muscle mass.
So it's kind of like when you go to a club back in the day, in the old days, when you're like boys and they let either groups of girls
Yeah.
or couples or
Yeah.
mixed. So when you're a mixed group, you can't be like 20 dudes and one girl.
Yeah, you get
have
right.
to have like a ratio of some sort.
Yeah.
So it's kind of similar to that.
I see. Okay.
So you're like, everyone lifts their shirt up, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, 2 6-packs, that's one, and they
Yeah.
have like someone touching you.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, no, it's there, but
It's there.
there is hair on it.
yeah. You got guys outside doing sit-ups. They're like, come
When
on,
I was
come on.
doing yoga for a long time, I
Yeah.
had proper 6-packs
Really?
that no one could see
Damn.
because I have so much hair on me.
Yeah, right. It's wasted. They're like,
Yeah.
no, can't see. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's there. Trust me. Please
It's
touch
there.
it. Just touch it.
Touch it. Yeah.
They're like, it's rough. Yeah, because what will happen is I'll be like, old back in the time doing clubbing and everything, you'd have the kids standing outside trying to group with different strangers. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
you
yeah.
and I, we're gonna go together.
Yeah.
You know, we need you, the 2 girls. Don't wait, girls, don't go by yourself.
Yeah.
Help us out. We'll give
Yeah,
you
help
buy you
us
a drink.
out.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes, same deal. Like the 6-pack guy just waiting outside.
Yeah.
You know, like, psst, want a
Yeah.
6-pack? I got
Yeah.
some 6-packs going on over here.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, dude, let's gather. People are trying to book 6-pack guys.
That's different from Sexpat.
Yes.
Who is the guy who is going to Thailand as soon as the things are open.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
a different story.
Exactly. That's
So don't
the
confuse
other.
sex-
He's
Yeah.
gonna get 6 other things.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna get six other harder objects. You got that one as well. Oh man. All right. So then she's gonna again more social gathering loosenings. Now it's gonna change from 2 families
Yeah.
in private premises to two districts.
Right.
Okay, of Hong Kong.
Yeah,
So we have
okay.
18 districts in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So you have to now everybody has to wear name tags.
Yeah.
And next to the name tag you don't write your name. I don't give a shit about your name.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So are you Wan Chai district?
Yeah.
Are you Central Western? Are you
Yeah.
like Sham Shui Po? What district? So you are allowed to have more. You're only allowed to have 2 districts in one area.
I see.
You get it? So if you were to let's
That's
say
good. The distribution of the masses.
yeah, you
actually.
could, but then that's the problem though. Then you kind of like basically. So let's say you want to get some cheap computer stuff.
Yeah.
And you want to go to Sham Shui Po.
Yeah.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
You can't go there. You're like,
No.
I'm stuck to it because I'm in Wan Chai. I'm like, damn, I gotta buy the more expensive one.
Yeah.
God damn it, Carrie. I want to
Yeah.
get the cheap thing.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
However, you are allowed to take the train, but not leave the turnstile.
Oh no.
You see?
So you can do a carousel style.
You do a carousel
Yeah.
style. Everyone's standing there. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
The reasoning for that,
Yeah.
she's gonna ban octopus cards.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is it because you can't use them?
Correct. That's absolutely correct. She's had it.
Yeah.
She's like, after 5 years, I still can't figure this shit out. I beeped it, and
Yeah.
the turnstile didn't open.
Yeah.
Enough's enough.
Yeah, that's
Not
it.
allowed to use that
No
anymore.
more.
No
Yeah.
more octopus card.
Do you think she collects the subsidy? You know about the subsidy?
yeah,
Of course
yeah.
you do.
Of course, yeah.
Do you think she collects it on her card?
She actually probably collects it and then hopes that and then she just stacks it on top of her $400,000 per
yeah,
month.
okay.
Yeah, she just puts it over there. What I would love to see though is one day Carrie or Kakar going to the $2 discount machines.
Yeah.
And slapping her octopus card there.
On the mid level.
Yeah, the escalator, right? Doing
Yeah.
that. And then I want to see
I only
her.
do that when no one is watching, by the way. Because I
Me,
think I'm.
I take pride in that, man.
No, a lot of people take pride.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm very cheap, but
Yeah.
there is a limit.
Yeah, this is
if,
like- this
if
is
it's
ridiculous.
if it's busy on the and everyone is doing it, I'm like, I'm better than that.
Okay, so I've actually had it where let's say it's like lunchtime. I
Yeah.
go there. I'm on my way to the train station and stuff, and I'm like, there's a line of people.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I wait for the line? Do I line up for $2?
You know the $2 are not going away. It's not a raffle, right?
Yeah, I know. But I'm just like, well, technically, I mean, if I get down to the train station, because what annoyed me was this. Okay, so one time I was going to the train station. There was a
Yeah.
line of people, like 7, 8 people, which
Yeah.
meant I had to wait for let's see 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste this time. $2.
Yeah.
I'm worth better than that.
Yeah.
I go to the train station.
And it's a negative.
No. Next train, 2 minutes. I'm like, bitch, I could have saved money. You killed me, man. You make me wait here. What's going on? So ever since then,
Yeah.
I told myself I will never neglect $2.
Yeah.
Right? And I would always line up, whether it's 2 or 3 minutes, because I know
That's true.
if I go 2 minutes early, you're going to make me wait.
Imagine the happiness that you'll have if your Octopus card has positive 50 cents.
Boom.
So after you collected the $2, that actually you don't have to top up this one
I
time.
don't. Exactly.
Yeah.
On top of that, the next time I go to a Chinese
Yeah.
restaurant to have a meal,
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you like to drink? I'm
Yeah.
like, I have the cold item for free.
Ooh.
$2 free.
Damn, and you dropped the Octopus card.
Dumb. Boop.
Bitch.
The price of Octopus stays the same. I'm like, I didn't pay anything for
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
It's a free upgrade.
So how often do you get to do these $2? I don't.
So lucky for me.
So what is
I-
that machine?
So the machine is basically on, let's say near the escalator, the
Yes.
central escalator. There's a machine. Just tap your Octopus card, and for that day, if you enter Central or Hong Kong Station or Sheung Station, your next journey is $2 less.
I see.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just to encourage you to go nearby to the train station
Sure.
and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
So lucky for me, I pretty much have to pass by that every time to go to the train station.
Yeah.
So now it becomes I'm obliged.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you were passing by.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
weren't
yeah.
going out of your way. You were lit. It was.
Yeah.
Come on. You've
Come
got
on,
to
no,
save
no,
the
no.
$2.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Because you must add it up. You must understand. There'll be a day.
Yeah.
When I want to buy, like, I don't know, let's say buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay. And the house is, let's say $1,002,002. And I'll have exactly $1 million. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
And we all know that you pay for a house with Octopus card.
Exactly, because that's how I roll, man.
Exactly.
I roll it. My
You know who
Octopus card-
probably pays for everything with Octopus card? Our friend who has $5 billion in
Exactly.
her house now.
That's probably what she does. She probably actually takes her money, doesn't put it in a bank account because she can't.
Yeah.
Puts it in an Octopus
Oh,
card.
yeah, that's true.
That might actually work.
There you go.
Yeah, damn. Maybe she won't ban the Octopus card then.
No.
Maybe now she knows how to do it. She's like, I one up you guys.
Yeah.
You idiots with your auto refill of $500 a
Wouldn't
time.
it be cool if the subsidy is also a percentage of how much you have on the Octopus card?
Wow.
That is genuinely Octopus. Take it away. Don't pay me for that.
Yeah.
But it's genuinely a good idea because that means that to encourage people to store money on their Octopus
Yeah.
card, and then the
Wow.
subsidy would be part of it.
Damn, dude, that's another game.
Yeah.
People are putting their life savings on an Octopus card. That's badass, man.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna hang out on Lang Kwai Fong and wait for people to drop their wallets.
right.
And usually I would give it back. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
No, you'll give it back. Just take the Octopus card.
Yeah, exactly,
You're
yeah.
like, because the Octopus card does have that mysterious factor to it, like,
It
how
doesn't
much
belong
could
to it.
be?
Yeah,
How much-
exactly.
And it does, yeah. So, like, my Octopus card has my face on it. So,
does it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you have one of
I
those
can cancel
ones.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But a lot of people don't, right?
And also the Octopus app, you can just check the value through
Yeah.
the NFC or whatever.
Yeah,
it's called.
exactly. Yeah. You can just beep the card and be like,
Yeah.
so what you can do, you can rob the person,
Yeah.
check it out, be
Yeah.
like, you know what, $75, I'm not going to risk it. Here
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
$700, you're like, you know what, screw it, I'm
Yeah.
on. Let's
Yeah.
go. You got that. So, yeah, for all the robbers up there, if you're thinking of seeing Octopus cards, please install the app as well.
Yes.
You know, it will help with your whole
This is
workflow.
our rec for the week. The Octopus app.
Exactly, yeah. So if Octopus, you want to sponsor us, my Octopus card number is, feel free to refill it for me.
Oh yeah, can people do anything bad with your Octopus card number?
You can buy stuff.
With
with
it?
my number? Oh,
yeah.
no, I don't think so. No.
So just tell people your number. Maybe you'll.
I don't know. I don't have the card with me right now. I'm gonna guess it's like 12121122. Just try that. Whoever's card it really is, I screwed them.
Buy them a coffee.
Yeah, buy them a coffee. Yeah, buy them a refill, man. Yeah, so I have those are the ideas, and chances are because like right now it's noontime Sunday.
Yeah.
Which if she's gonna make her Sunday announcements, chances are she's already done it. We have
Yeah.
not checked our phones. We haven't. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh,
but-
I have another one.
Yeah.
How about because they usually crack down on like the expat gathering or generally like house parties.
Yeah.
How about this? You are allowed to have as many people for a house party as you want, but with two conditions. It only has to be in the rooftop, so
Yeah.
we know what you're doing the whole time.
Everyone can see you?
And only when it's raining.
Are you allowed to use cover?
No.
No covers.
No.
This will be a wet party.
Yeah, wet party.
Wet t-shirt party.
Exactly. And
how
then
is that
everyone
bad? How is that bad?
No, it's fun because everyone else who doesn't have access to a rooftop, like myself,
Yes.
can at least watch and have fun.
Very true.
With seeing you guys just like all wet.
They're
and-
having a good time.
They're having a good time.
You put on your own headphones, be like, I'm part of the party.
Yeah.
You're dancing in your own little
Yeah.
flat, and you're looking like, hey guys. You're drinking.
Yeah.
And like just by proximity, you're visually trying to cheers them by sticking your hand out the
That's
window.
right, yeah.
Right? And your hand becomes smaller. You're like, I think this is around where
And then I
next
can
to
make
each other.
funny Instagram videos as if
Yeah.
I'm with them.
Yeah,
Or
my-
like I'm holding one of them, you know?
Yeah, exactly. My mini crew.
Yeah.
Hey, mini crew with my mini brew. So stupid. So if you found that our ideas were really stupid,
Yeah.
check out the Hong Kong press conference. You might be like, these guys are geniuses.
Yeah, these guys were
Yeah.
actually onto something.
Yeah, they're onto something. But no, in all honesty, I really do hope that she just loses. What is there any one restriction you're really hoping that she'll?
Definitely the travel
Yeah, I
quarantine.
think everyone's
I
on
don't
that one.
care about anything else. Actually, I was mentioning earlier, I think we'll do it in a separate episode
Yeah.
because when I heard that announcement,
Yeah.
my first like idea was like the excitement of traveling to places, and I wanted to talk with you about like every place we have been to and what we like about it because we both traveled
yes,
a lot.
yes, yeah,
Not
yeah.
necessarily for like maybe we have traveled for comedy, but we
Yeah.
looked at the place.
Yeah.
But I think we'll do that in a separate episode.
Yeah, we'll do that in another episode.
But yeah, if it's up to me, definitely the travel ban.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
gotta
do
go.
if it's a week to from like most of the world or whatever. I will make a fucking staycation out of it. I will book the fanciest hotel in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And just stay for a week.
7 days is all right.
7
man.
days is
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
I've been in Hong Kong for over 2.5 years. I've never done a staycation in my
Yeah.
life. I have not
Same,
done.
yeah.
I don't know. I you know, as brown people, you can't really justify
I'm like,
the money.
I
Like,
have a place, I'm paying rent. Like,
exactly,
why would I
I'm
go
paying-
pay another
that's
more?
right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I have to stay in a hotel for a week, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna make you know, a staycation out of it.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah. So
yeah.
if it's what about you?
For me, it's definitely a travel thing.
Yeah.
Mostly because, like, first of all, I need to get out just because
Yeah.
I need to remember that the world's a big place.
I need to remember the inside of a plane.
Yeah,
I used
that-
to have chunks of my act complaining about planes. Will never. I promise you. If you see me complaining about planes on stage again, come and punch me in the face.
Yeah.
I will now. I will be very grateful.
Yeah.
I will kiss every flight attendant on
Yeah.
the mouth
Yeah.
when they allow me.
Yeah.
But I will ask.
Yeah,
I will like, would you
yeah.
please let me be grateful?
Yeah. And she says, Inshallah. You're like,
Or maybe she will wear the clear face mask.
she's like, kiss this. You're like, sure, I'll do whatever you say.
Yeah, just you know, I would be very happy.
Yeah, I think the traveling. I think a lot of us. So the problem now is that people have forgotten that traveling is not just about travel, enjoy, and everything.
Yeah.
It's also a way to get away from things, recharge, and come
Correct.
back. And
Yeah.
also as comedians as well, even more so.
Yeah.
We need to get out of the city, go see stuff, try your act overseas,
Yeah.
and come back,
Yeah.
refine, and get a better act back in Hong Kong.
And
stuff like that.
we talked about this on the podcast a few times. You only get better when you're seeing different audiences,
Yes.
not just in the same city,
Yeah,
but like you
it's
have.
easy, yeah.
Right now, we have been writing for Hong Kong for the last 2 years because
Yeah.
we know we can only perform in Hong Kong.
Correct.
That is bad for us.
Yeah, it's
like
very
you
bad.
have to, because that means that if you get booked in a show in the US the next day,
Can't do it.
You can't do it.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that would be the first one for me. Honestly, the second one, really, gyms are important as well because I'm like, dude, I'm the little tubby's happening.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You know?
same. But
Yeah.
since actually, I was telling you, like, since I'm more into yoga than like lifting weights.
Yeah.
And obviously, yoga studios, like, and I'm so not disciplined to do it at home by myself,
Yeah.
so I'm not.
I've tried, man.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
after a while, it's not even about the motivation. It's just it's not fun.
No, it's not
You
fun.
know, every now and then, like, did I hit the table? Did I hit
Yeah.
the chair? It's like, I just
and
don't
the
want to do
places
it
are
anymore.
small. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I really enjoy the yoga classes, so I'm looking forward to that. And
Yeah.
obviously, the biggest one is after the travel thing is for stand-up shows to come again.
Finally, yeah,
to come back.
Yeah, but then that would require the dine-in, the bars, and everything, and the
As
performance
we
would be
said,
last.
that will come. That will
Yeah,
come.
I'm not being
last.
greedy. I'm like, look, I want the essentials for everyone to get back.
Yeah.
And then
gyms. That means yoga studios, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, exactly.
If if we get only the traveling, like the quarantine down to 1 week,
Yeah.
and gyms,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm pretty happy with it.
yeah. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I do criticize people for being happy with so little.
Yeah.
Because it's like almost like a Stockholm syndrome situation when
where
you're like.
it's good enough,
They're
man. Yeah.
throwing you breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's bullshit though.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
not
yeah.
supposed to be stuck for
That's
that
not
long.
life. Yeah.
But at the same time, realistically speaking, if this is the best we have, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I would still complain.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to, just like I was watching a thing on YouTube in the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
A concert. It's like, whatever, 20,000 people. Everyone's sitting there with no mask in the UK.
Recently.
Yeah, it's
Oh
like
my
last
God.
week.
Yeah.
Everyone's sitting there with
They
no mask.
lifted it, right? There's no
Yeah,
mask.
yeah, that's it. That's that. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
You have it. You have it.
You gotta go home, rest,
I actually,
whatever,
I don't
yeah.
know if I told you this, but a friend of mine who's left Hong Kong, through Hong Kong, left Shenzhen, went to Turkey, and then she realized that she has Omicron.
Oh.
And then she freaked out. I don't think I told you this in the
No,
podcast
no.
at least. Okay. So she, as soon as she landed in Turkey, went to the hotel, and she realized she has Omicron, did like a rat test or whatever, and she went to the she's still in the China mentality.
Oh, yeah.
So she went
I
to the
got a report,
reception.
I got a report,
She's
yeah.
like, "Oh, what do I do?" And she, how do I self-isolate? And he's like, "So you have Omicron?" She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I have it. He has it. Everyone
Yeah.
has it. No one gives a shit
Get
anymore."
back to work,
He
yeah.
literally- he's like, "Yeah, I have it right now."
Yeah.
And you're talking to someone who also
Yeah.
has it.
He's probably like, "That's why I got it."
He's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, just go out. Just stop bothering
Yeah,
us."
yeah.
She's like,
Wow.
"What?" And she was so confused. She's still self-isolated for 2 days.
Yeah.
And then after that, she's like, "All right, I guess I'll just walk out." She was so worried that someone would catch her.
Yeah, dude. I think that's gotten in our heads now. Like
Yeah.
even like myself. Like let's say if I get COVID and everything.
Yeah.
Even when I was overseas, I'm like, dude, I can't. I can't. If
Yeah.
I go out, I'll give it to someone else. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, dude, we all have it. Like, what the hell are you gonna give it to?
He's
me?
like, you all have it. Old people, they vaccinate, they wear the mask or whatever. Everyone's at this point in time, everyone is out for like looking out
Yeah.
for themselves.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to be responsible. Like if you see like some real old person or whatever,
Yeah, you're not gonna go
and
up
you
to
know
them.
you have it, you don't walk
Yeah.
up to them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But after being stuck in Shenzhen, and then even when she came here, so there's like the come to Hong Kong scheme.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she
yeah.
came without quarantine at all.
Ah.
But then she came here and everything was fucking shut. And she was so disappointed. She was like, well, she was actually planning to stay longer.
Yeah.
She just left.
Yeah.
She's like,
No
I'm
point.
out.
Yeah. It's no
And then
point.
she went and she's like sending me photos every day. It's like everyone is just living their lives. So I think this is kind of like a higher goal.
Yeah.
To
obviously
aim
get back
for.
to like proper life. I mean, look, this is what I tell people. A lot of us have spent a lot of energy and time and effort and everything to live a good life.
Yeah.
And for this to suddenly shut down, not because like, oh, for your own safety, but more like, yeah, it's more like politics, all right?
Yeah,
At this point.
yeah.
Okay, so this is getting silly now.
Yeah.
So I think we all can agree with that. And
And I have a feeling that none of these things are going to happen anytime soon, except maybe for the travel quarantine.
yeah, I think that's the big one. I
Yeah.
think that's what everyone. That's basically again. Think rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think rich. Yeah. Rich people.
She like. I bet you anything. What's going to happen is she'll release the travel ban.
Yeah.
Only for private jets.
That's great.
So dogs and cats go not happy, man.
Yeah.
But we are. That's
You
like,
know
ah.
what is the real worry here is that when the travel ban is kind of lifted, people are going to go out. More people are going to leave Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Right. But on
Right now
one-way
is a
tickets.
lot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right now is a lot. And imagine if you tell me that I can kind of come back even more so.
Exactly.
Dude, honestly, I'm sure a lot of people just like myself, whatever, like think like, okay, if you have the thought of leaving, right?
Yeah.
You definitely want to go check out the place you're thinking of going to.
Exactly.
And see that, okay, because there's one thing of going to a place and saying, it's a nice place. It's another like, can I live here?
Yeah.
It's a different mentality, right?
Yeah, of course.
So the moment you lift that, people are going to go do their homework.
Yeah.
Go study the place, come back a few
Yeah.
months later, tie loose ends.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Agreed. So yeah, let's see. I think it's today, tomorrow. By the time you're listening to this, it's already happened. And if we hit any of the predictions close to right, buymeacoffee.com/ohopod.
Yeah.
$5 recommended amount. It's basically a tip jar. We've been getting a lot of support there, so thank you so much for that. Patreon.com/ohopod. We have bonus episodes every single week when we give you extra content, and you get to support us doing this awesome thing that we hope you enjoy. And see you next time.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed everything, please check back the next episode. If you didn't enjoy it, just check back. Who cares? You know what that was, Mo? That was a complete sentence.
Damn it.